Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Games That Define Us. We are the Arcade Tokens. I am the Anomaly Will Pharaoh.
Khleo Thomas, aka Mr. Slick Living.
Patrick Cloud.
And today we have a special guest. We have artist, Mr. Gaming Enthusiast, and by far probably my top five in just IG stories for random memes that just have me laughing my ass off.
Yeah.
Mr. SupaFake is in the building.
Oh, yes. Thank you so much, bro. Fan of the show, friend of the show. Happy to be here, man.
Very happy to have you here. So you're already familiar with the show, but for those that aren't, for those that just clicked on our faces and was like, what is this? This is a show where we talk about video games that have defined us as not only as gamers, but could be as people as well. It could be from the past. It may be even from the present. So you never know where we're coming from. But of course, for our guests, we always like to do two of us to go just so you can kind of get the ropes and the handles of it. And for what Khleo has told me, his suggestion is, I would love for him to go first because this is finna bring the memories back. Khleo, the floor is yours.
Love it, man. Games that define us. This is a game that me and my brother Khadeem played every single time we walked into a Dave & Buster. So we're out of the house. We're done playing video games at home. We get a chance to go play video games somewhere else, and that's in a whole other spot. So there's this game that you got a chance to sit inside of like this caravan, and you pull out these guns, and it's not like Time Crisis, it's not like House of the Dead. No, it was Jurassic Park, where you got to shoot at dinosaurs and raptors. It is by far one of my favorite arcade games of all time, bro. I do not think we ever beat it, but I'm pretty sure we got to at least level 3 together. You start off, you're like in this Jeep, and there's raptors running on your left-hand side, so you got to shoot at them. Okay, this is similar to, I do not remember where which level this was. But yeah, man, this is definitely a game that defined me because I was always looking forward to going to Dave & Buster's to try and finally beat it so I can maybe, fight the T-Rex at the end of the game? I don't know maybe a pterodactyl? Those are the only really scary dinosaurs you kind of had to deal with at that time. And yeah, this is the one for me, man. I really enjoyed this. And now my brother just let me know that I have the potential to maybe play that at home due to his technology advancements he's made. So we'll see what happens, man. You guys might see this come across my Twitch channel very soon. But this for sure is up there for me. As you guys can see, he's riding around in the Jeep. He just went into a dinosaur's ass right there. And he's lighting everything as they start chasing them. Yep, there it is right there. Triceratops coming right at you. Crazy!
This game got graphically a lot different. Is this the first
Very
one?
fast.
Yeah, you are.
I remember.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh my god.
Bro, this game was $3 to play, and I only had $5 worth of change. So if you was playing this, you better know you were good.
Yeah.
This game was dope though. Like just being inside and like it was like a surround type of sound too, so you could hear everything. Like the car going, all of the dinosaurs, like when the raptors were coming at you, like it scared the shit out of you when it popped at you. Just
boom, right there on the screen. A whole experience, man. You definitely heard the dinosaurs all around you. I'm pretty sure there was a little rumbling aspect to it as well.
See, I thought it moved a little bit.
Man, it gave you the experience. It was more than just sitting there in front of a screen and playing a video game, which, you know, would happen at a normal arcade. Shout out to whoever developed this. Yeah, it says motion right there on the poster. I see it. So yeah, this is definitely up there for a game that defines me, man. Are they trying to get out? They almost make it through the gate. Nope, they still got more to face.
oh,
Dang.
Oh, this was the first level out there. This is the one I remember, like, early on.
this was I remember playing this game at Discovery Zone.
There it is.
Khadeem, that's
This is
the
the
one.
one. This is the one.
That's it.
Okay.
Doom, and another one jumps down. Yes, that's the one.
That's the one. Yeah. Scared the crap out of you, bro. 13 credits, man.
That's
That's
unheard
my-
of as a child. That's nuts.
Little
I
cutscenes.
love this style of arcade where it zoomed in and the guy was like, "Help me!" You like move squad and stuff. It was
Right.
so lit. And you
Let's-
shoot a,
well,
it
let's
made
get
no
to-
sense. You shot a shotgun and then got a shotgun. And you were like fully loaded. It's fun. Dinosaur
Oh,
murder is
man.
fun.
Yeah.
Dog, this is bringing back so many memories. This is the one, man.
This was Chuck E. Cheese for me, and you just find like that favorite cousin at the time, whoever that
Yup.
cousin that you were just linked up with. It's like, yo, this is where we're gonna be the entire time. We're
Kept
gonna-
on stage.
Oh wow!
Shout out
And
to-
like he said, he wouldn't make it out. He wouldn't survive, as you can see.
And this game stood out because it did something that in my eyes was really unnecessary but cool. They could have easily had a stand-up arcade with guns that you can shoot, but they put you in like your own private room. It was like they got you away from the arcades. Even just the lighting was
Yeah.
like they made sure that it was like laser focused. There wasn't all these like lighting and the jackpot things going off like. And I wonder why they chose to do that, but it was a really interesting choice that was always with Jurassic Park and Ghostbusters, but that was later. But I don't. Yeah, it was that seclusion that was also dope too.
I think that was the best part about it. Like you said, it was an experience. So arcades are really loud, and this is something you kind of really got to pay attention to. So it kind of zeroes you in. Like you said, like I said, the lights are a little bit different, so your eye line is coming right here. And like SupaFake said, like when you're with your favorite cousin, they're like y'all are there. Nothing's distracting you. Nobody's coming. Like, hey, nobody's like I got next. Are they standing right here by you, just like yo, you about to go, you almost finished? Watch out, watch out. All right, I got next.
Like half the party is over by the time you come out of that game.
Oh, he ate him. Yo, the T-Rex ate him and tossed his ass, bro.
If your auntie don't come get you for like, boy, you don't come get your birthday cake or not?
It's like,
Man,
you
just
know,
go without me. Let me
over there.
finish this real quick.
And it's funny because like if like a woman ever I forgot you can't say female anymore. If a woman ever invites you to like an arcade or like a barcade or like a Dave and Buster's for like a date night, they always choose either basketball, like women love the basketball game, like like anything where you have like a car or a bike. And for some reason, this game, like women love this game. It's just like you get in the spot and you just shoot dinosaurs. Like it's a great game
straightforward.
for date night too. Yes.
Their imagination gets to run wild a little bit. They're shoulder to shoulder with you. I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
You're right.
They like getting scared. They
You know what I
like
mean?
getting scared, bro.
Little intimacy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm down. Somebody help me, please. I'm down.
we got to see this all the way till it's done, bro. I got to at least see how they get up
Yeah.
out of this.
I never got to this stage.
Oh,
Oh,
sure.
oh,
Why is there an option to save her? She's done.
oh.
I'm glad you shook off that T-Rex bite.
Don't get back in the whip after that.
She really got off like, woo, did you see that shit? Are you not dead?
You okay, man?
I got a little, right? That's wild. I got a little ear on my arm.
The amount of therapy needed after that is nuts.
Right? I remember this. No, this is great. I could just watch this. Oh, you
The
just
Brontosaurus. Oh, yeah. Shoot him in the foot. Shoot him in the foot. Yep. Oh.
I like how specific it is. Like the Brontosaurus was like, oh, my upper right of my foot. That was my weakness. How'd it go? Bottom left of my jaw.
No.
Oh, man.
The one thing that kills me.
It's just so dope to share this memory with y'all. And that's what Pat we were talking about earlier on the podcast. It's like there's certain memories, bro, that we all experienced. We all played this game, man.
Did anybody, was he shitting? He was,
He was shooting him in the butt.
no, but he was pooping. That was for sure the Brown. Can you rewind?
I didn't even catch that part. I caught him shooting him in his butt.
Yeah, I think it was. He shot
was
the
taking-
poop out of it.
That's about to come up
These dinosaurs are not attacking this person, by the way. This
at
is,
all.
I'm about to say, aren't those the
He
ones
was
that
taking a shit.
I think
He
those
was
are the
taking-
herbivores.
He is just disturbing the environment. That's
bizarre
right.
I think those are the ones that just eat tall trees. You was probably good in that. You was good over there.
Yep, he wasn't bothering nobody.
You're
Now
for
you
sure
gotta
the
deal with
villain.
these raptors.
You're the villain.
Oh, good lord.
That's normally how it goes. But this is a great game, and I think this is a great way to start off this episode of Games That Define Us. Coming through with the classic Jurassic Park arcade game.
We were all there.
If you ever find y'all one, if you're just out there, y'all should try it. Just for names, for say, get a couple quarters, go at it. But we're gonna go ahead and move forward, Mr. Patrick Cloud. The floor is yours, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you. So obviously Khleo had the classic arcade. This game is a little less violent, but you have to take in. This game was so good because of the context of it. It was following up a giant. All right, let me just put you guys somewhere real quick, okay? It's a hot summer. You know, you in Queens, New York. And you just all for the whole summer you just been hearing cars driving by bumping that get rich or die trying for a long time. No one's playing nothing but get rich or die trying, right?
We in that era. Okay, okay.
Many man.
You get a call from 50 Cent
Man.
and he's like, man, I'm under all this pressure. I gave him get rich or die trying. Everybody loves it. How do I follow up? So he invites you to his studio and you get a first-hand look at the massacre. I'm talking Disco Inferno, Piggy Bank, In My Hood. All those sleepers that gave you that follow-up project that wasn't as good, but it did the job. And I am, of course, talking about Super Mario Sunshine.
Wait. Hold up. Hold up.
Yo,
Did you just compare Mario Sunshine to the Massacre?
yeah.
Yes, I
Curtis at best. So let me get this straight. Massacre has to be 50 Cent's like number 2 best album. So out of all the Marios, 64, Galaxy,
Yeah.
you put Sunshine at number 2?
I'm not really comparing anything after the massacre. I'm just saying if 64 was his Get Rich or Die Trying and Super Mario World was his mixtape era.
I like that. Okay.
So
Wow.
Well,
Yeah.
wait, does that mean Galaxy is Curtis?
The amount of sense this is making.
the logic stops there. There's nothing else.
It starts to unravel.
There's nothing else to unpack.
I can't, like, I really thought Pat was leading up to 50 Cent's video games. Like, I really believed that. And then, boom, right off the side of the mountain. Yo.
The best introduction of plumbers ever had. That's amazing. So good.
This game, it came after 64 gave us, it wasn't even the weight of Super Mario 64. It was the weight of the Nintendo 64. We got this super bizarre video gaming console called the GameCube, which I think is one of the best looking consoles still to this day. These little tiny discs that everybody was just like, what the heck is going on? And the 3D sequel to Mario 64, which was Sunshine. And it rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, but still sold crazy numbers and did crazy, like, critically, it still got 90s, 9 out of 10s, 10 out of 10s. But it was just different. And it's never really talked about as one of the best because obviously you got 64, you got World, you got Galaxy. But it was definitely one of my favorites. If you've never played it, Mario is actually on vacation. I'm assuming this is after the events of 64. Him and Peach take a private plane to an island called Delfino. It's completely like this super clean island town run by these like little creatures. They all got like hula skirts on. They're just all vibing, eating fruit and stuff. And it's all run with these shrines, these little sprites, excuse me. Just like how you were collecting stars in the first one, there's these sprites all around. This is Delfino Plaza, and a blacked out Mario. It's like this, I guess like I don't know what color he is. It's kind of like this. Yeah, it's kind of like He looks like Metal Mario, but
You know,
it's super dope. It's like this dark Mario. He has a big paintbrush, and you pull up to this island that's supposed to be paradise, and you get all this like security footage of this Mario defacing all the public property, marking up stuff, leaving all this toxic sludge everywhere. So everybody, Mario's wanted. Like he gets thrown in prison in the first scene of the game. He's in jail.
dang.
It's pretty funny. And then he meets this it's like an equipment backpack, but it's also alive. It's called the Flood, which is it's a acronym for something. I'm not something. Yeah, we talked about that. He also gave Luigi. He also gave Luigi his weapons and stuff.
Wow.
He's in it for the check. He don't got to take sides. You know, he's
Wow.
just in it for the check. He's a total arms dealer. But yeah, it's the Flash Liquidizer Ultra Dousing Device, the Flood. And it's this talking device that lets Mario not only like you're seeing hover while he's like shooting like a water at the floor like a jetpack, but you can also switch it so it goes over your shoulder and you can shoot it forward either to clean up the sludge, and that's a hard pitch, right? For to make a game at the core of it, you're kind of cleaning the island. It sounds ridiculous, but the way they do it, you know, first of all, the music is amazing in this game. The level design is dope. As you can see, it's very like it's called Sunshine. This is like a very sunny game, but it's just like their use of water, like the way that you use the flood, the way that they have not only the water that's like you know obviously like a lake or a river, but the fact that you could shoot the water on a like a hill and jump and use that momentum to slide down the water. Like it's just a completely different gameplay style that they added, so you're not just getting another Super Mario 64. So you know it's a cool little twist. You know he's basically trying to clear his name, going around collecting the sprites. You see how he's using the water on the floor to kind
Yeah.
of get further. And
Best part, man, the mobility.
yeah, exactly. Like, and you know, creatures are coming out of this sludge and terrorizing the um the island. So it's not really like you cleaning; it's really you fighting. But just the style that they chose was you like literally cleaning up this paradise of an island. And yeah, it's not really talked about as much up there, you know, with the other Mario games, but I love this game, and it's coming back out for the Switch later this month. I'm definitely gonna give it another play. I can't wait to see what the graphics look like because even back then they were dope. Uh,
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
super fake. Have you? Is this one you said you did play or did not?
I missed out on Galaxy. This is actually like this is the one I did play. Yeah. So all the brilliance of this game, I'm definitely aware of, man. The jumping around. I just remember playing for hours of just sliding, just not doing anything in particular, just seeing how high I could climb up something. Like
uh,
it was so much fun, man.
I'm excited, bro. You don't know this, but I have not played this one. I have not played.
64.
Um, this is Sunshine, and then there's what's the next one? Galaxy.
Galaxy.
Haven't played Galaxy. I never beat the Super Mario 64 one either. So I'm missing out on a whole aspect of fun here that Pat is co-signed, Khadeem is co-signed, Will is co-signed. Now you're co-signing it. So
Yeah, yeah.
I gotta give this a shot, man. So I'm excited to play it.
That's almost like a treat for yourself because you get to experience these things like for the first
Brand new.
time, like a brand new thing. Like so many people wish they could play these games for the first time, man. So like that's gonna be an awesome thing, man. You gonna
I do get jealous of that when you guys are like, oh, I've never played Galaxy. I'm like, oh, you guys get to experience that for the first time,
the
like
first couple
all
of hours of that.
over
Oh
again.
man,
Like,
so fun.
no, that's lit, and it's remastered, which is so much better. Like I'm so glad that they're remastering all these classics because a lot of classic stuff, like you try to pitch to your friend and they go back and look at the graphics and they're like, I'm not playing this, and you just like,
Yeah.
that was my childhood. You just
Swat it away.
Be like, no offense, but no.
About how long do you think it's gonna take to beat these games now? You know, like because you know the gamepad, you know it pretty, through and through. How long do you think it's gonna take you?
You know, it depends on your play style because the reason why I think that Mario is undefeated is like, and I don't know if this is something that they invented or just something that they do really well. the whole style of giving you just an open world with different specific things to do to get stars and sprites and all that stuff. It comes down to how you are as a Mario player. Are you an 100% guy, like you can't move on until you get all of them, or do you just want to do it like as fast as possible because you can probably get a couple stars, couple sprites here and there and move to the next one. It's literally like Tony Hawk. Like how we were just playing the remastered Tony Hawk. You have like a list of things to do, and if you do enough of them, you can get just enough to get to the next level. And if you don't, you have to keep going. But you can stay and get all the sprites. You can stay and get all the stars in these games. So it's really up to you. And then there's probably going to be a lot of bonus stuff after you beat the game to do a lot of stuff like getting coins, specific things like that. So I don't know. I think you're going to be in for like a pretty good play. I mean, it's not like Breath of the Wild. It's not like that massive. You're
Got
not
you.
putting in that kind of time or like any RPG. But I think it's going to be worth it. You think?
15 to 20 minutes.
Hours.
Hours.
Oh, I was about to say, I'm like,
It's hard to say because sometimes there will be one level that's just like you can't get past, and you just kind of like
Yeah.
cut the game off, come back at it.
He's watering it.
no.
So he's helping him.
No, he's just like making him filled up, and now he gets to squirt him out.
Just messed up, gave him nutrients, and then killed him.
that was pretty brutal.
Jesus. All right, then, Pat. Well, that was a great game for this to end off of for Mario Sunshine. But yeah, man, I think this is gonna, like y'all said, this is gonna be great on the Mario 3D All Star lineup, which is 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy. And I can't wait to play all three. As much as it may not seem appealing, I'm finna play all three no matter what.
Mario did prison time in that game. You
Right?
gotta play it. It's worth a play just for that.
I gotta find out if they're gonna show the prison Mario tattoo he got right here on. Yeah, that I can't wait to see it, man. But so SupaFake, you've seen 2 of the arcade tokens go, so I feel like maybe it is your time to let us know what is the game that defined you that you brought today, sir. The floor.
Oh yeah. Appreciate that, man. So when Patrick hit me up today and let me know what the plan was about games that define us, it took like 3 seconds for me to decide. Like, all right, we got to talk about Jet Grind Radio, man. This game's very important. It definitely defines me and just like how fun it was, but just like as a cultural item, like the music, the art style. Like I think being into this game at such a young age definitely kind of gave me all the interest I have right now. So the one I'm talking about in particular is the one that came on Dreamcast, the first one. Man, so it's just this game where it's set in like modern day Tokyo. It has you skating around the city with your gang, and you guys are literally just spray painting up the city, just being vandals, man. That's like the entire point of the game. Is just like imagine Tony Hawk, but you stopping every now and then to like let people know you were here, and just go on to the next one. So beyond that though, just the art style, man, it was like one of the first cell shaded games that I remember that really like wowed me. Just like a game that really looks like a cartoon, like, and this is at the time where like you got to remember we're like probably 11, 12 years old, so it's like literally looking like what you wake up to see on Saturdays, like. And then the music on top of that was just like, it's full of just like electronic house music, hip hop, like funk, like it had a like literally a radio of all types of stuff. So it's kind of made for like this rebel mindset. So literally that's the entire game, is just like you rocking out, you're spray painting up the city, you're doing tricks, grinding, you're like messing up things, the cops are chasing you. It's just one of those games, man, that I really enjoyed a whole lot of. I don't see it talked about enough, so I definitely had to bring that through today.
I like the comment.
Yeah.
I want it back.
I love his name, bro. Like he said it best. It was like Tony Hawk and tagging, which was so cool because especially being on rollerblades, like, oh my god, like This was so yeah. This is a very slept on game, man.
It really is, man. Just like the style of it. Everybody, like when you pick the character, everybody had a different dance move they would bust out right before like it's their turn. Like, yeah, this game like left such an impression on me, man, as a kid. It was just like, and this is the time where like MTV is playing like music videos. Like this is when like, you know, like you're really just like getting music from like, I'm not really like buying CDs yet. I'm just soaking it up from like movies and TV and stuff. And then this game comes out and just like is literally that package. You know, it's like made for the kid who sits in front of MTV all day and just like watches the rock videos and the rap videos and like, you know, whatever it is. So like this game was just such a good mashup of a bunch of different things, man.
So the music was dope.
Oh yeah,
Music was great, man.
it was Tony Hawk level. I'll say that. It definitely
Yeah.
made you like if you didn't know what house music was, it definitely made you get into like house music and learn a lot of those artists and stuff.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
yeah, like stuff I probably have no other access to like at that time, like trip hop and just all these weird like things you didn't even know about, like and yeah, man.
As much as I've seen that poster, as much as I've seen that character, as much as I've heard of Jet Set Radio Future, I have not had the opportunity to put thumbs to controllers to play this yet. All these years, I have not played this game.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Which one? Which one is this?
So this is the sequel. This is the sequel on Xbox, Jet
Yeah,
Set
this
Radio
is the
Future.
first version.
But they're pretty much doing the same thing though, same type of game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone talks about this game, bro. And like he brought it up, the designs of the characters, the cell shading is like so top tier. We hadn't seen it like this yet
Yeah.
at all. So it's dope to know that like that's what made it stand out. They made a choice and just like, yo, we're gonna look completely different from anything else out there on the market. And they killed it. To this day, like that looks like a fire ass character that you just want to know more about.
Yeah, bro. It's so cool, bro. Like just you get lost playing this game, especially like with all like the tagging options. Like I say, it's literally Tony Hawk, but it's set in the future with dope soundtracks and just this is a great game. Y'all should check this out. I would play the one on Xbox though.
And super desperate for a re-release. I don't blame you for not coming by it because it's like if you didn't play it around Dreamcast era, they did a re-release like for the PS3 like a few years back, but it was super easy to miss out on that too. So like they really need to put this on modern consoles, update the controls so it's not as clunky because it definitely you could tell like when games were older, it was not as smooth as you know some of the games we're playing now with just like going and picking the direction to go in. But this game is like very need for a remaster. A bunch like 2-3 generations missed out on this game, man. So like it really needs to come back like in a new form or re-release or something. But yeah.
Mm.
Oh yes, yes. I know what you're about to bring it up, and I'm happy you're doing it. Hmm. Yeah, this is what happens when you make a cult classic game and refuse to bring it back. You're just gonna have a team of developers like, all right, I guess we'll just make the next Jet Crime Radio.
Ourselves.
Sega's not gonna do it, so I guess we'll get this
EXX
money.
creators,
I
man.
didn't play the first one, so I have no loyalty. I'll play the ripoff.
Bro, it's great, bro. Like you would enjoy it. I'm promise y'all would enjoy playing this game.
That's
Yeah,
it.
man.
And it's the same creators that made the other one.
No,
No, it does have it has one of the music composers back though, but it's a whole new team. It's all a team who just was inspired by it.
That looks dope.
Yeah. Hmm. Same
yeah,
guy.
Complex Con.
I think so.
Mhm.
oh, okay.
Oh damn! They even ripped off the syllables. Bomb Rush Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
That's literally Jet Set Radio.
I like how non-subtle it was. It's like you know who this game is for. You know who made this game. Like
right.
if you've
You
been
have
looking for a new
jetpack.
Jet Set.
They all have jet packs too, just in case you missed the jet
Yeah,
part.
Yep. That shit,
yeah.
There's ways around everything, bro. There's loopholes around everything.
3 mil.
this would be dope on Switch. I would definitely play this on Switch. So, but yeah, man, that
Good
was
pull. Good pull, SupaFake. Good one.
Yeah,
good
yeah.
pools in general today. These were some good pools today on this episode. So,
Yes,
I would
sir.
definitely go on mine. Gonna stick kind of in the Jurassic world, like Khleo. Now you know most people didn't really play this game, mostly because most people couldn't get past the first stage. It did not tell you what to do. It did not tell you where to go. You kind of just, if you were a fan of dinosaurs, you had to use your instincts, or you were just like me, you kind of just lucked out and figured out where to go and then continued to play the story. But my game today is Turok 64.
Nice.
Yes. Appreciate Turok is like Nathan Drake meets Jurassic Park. It's a first person shooter game. This game was incredibly difficult to beat. And I did not beat it. I will say that. I did not beat it. This was definitely you stuck on an island with not only like this I think like this army and stuff like that, but you're also dodging dinosaurs at the same time too. But you can also use like knives. I think you had like guns in here too, and like arrows as well. The fight play was cool. It was just like,
Dude, dope.
How many times?
yeah, like it was, yeah, like they did not play, bro. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like Doom meets Duke Nukem type of gameplay. That's what Turok was.
Yeah, this is definitely peak difficulty. Like shooters back then were different from shooters now, man. We got a lot of like cushion with the shooters we play now with like
Oh yeah.
aim assist and maps and like respawns and all that. Like this was the game where like you die, you probably starting over 30 minutes from where you just was. Like yeah.
Oh,
Oh, an N64 shooter. Ooh, yeah, that's yeah.
But
I believe this also came out on PlayStation as well, and then they turned it, I believe, into a third-person shooter. But you know, it's one of those many like games that came out and stuff like that. It was cool at the time, but definitely don't hold up. I don't necessarily need a remake, but if you decide to remake it, kind of go the Uncharted route. I love to see it like that. In
Yeah.
the sense of, and then like make this kind of like a feature. Like if you want to go first person mode, you can kind of switch out like Grand Theft Auto.
right. I hate how they just appear like that. They're just like
just spawning wherever they want, bro.
Yeah, yeah. It's supposed to be jungle, so you never know where they're coming at.
Ooh.
Listen, man. The only thing that I felt was missing from this game was a map, like to know where the hell to go. And I got to give it to whoever the developers were to make the game, like make the level so massive to the point where it's a part of your journey to explore everything in there so you know where to go. But good God, bro, I never got past the first level.
Yeah. Platforming.
That's rough.
Platforming.
Is he climbing right now?
Yeah,
That's nuts.
they're like this was a very like
Oh, for a boss fight.
yeah, like I would rent these at like Blockbuster, and so like this would either I would figure this out or it take a long time and on one stage where I just didn't move because I'm like I don't know where to go, and then I'd find out what to do on there and then keep going, and it just made you want to play it more.
Mm-hmm.
A lot. The dinosaur, there's niggas with spears, there's dudes with guns. It's so much.
This game
Yeah.
definitely made you a whole thug, man. This is a tough experience. Like, like
I never beat
this probably breaks people, man. So I'm glad you made it out.
appreciate it.
They have I think they had a pretty decent remake on Xbox though.
I think so, right? I couldn't remember. I know one was on PlayStation. I think they had redid it on Xbox as well.
Yeah, the one in 2008. It's just called Turok.
And it's like third person, right? It's not first person shooter.
Oh, it was for PS3 and 360.
Okay.
That was dope.
Yeah, I mean it was a pretty cool story and stuff like that. Like it was what it was.
It was that lane, you know, like
Yeah.
every dinosaurs are always a sure thing, just like zombies. So it was like there's not a lot of video games that cover the whole dinosaur thing, except Jurassic Park, which was few and far between. So
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dino Crisis is just a funny title.
Dino.
We have a Dino Crisis.
Crisis is coming.
Yep.
With dinosaurs.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
What is that?
What? I thought you meant like this was like dinosaur humanoids that are about to save the earth. That's a waste of a good name. Damn, Dino Crisis could be used for so much more. But yeah, that was my game that defined me. I just thought because of how hard and difficult it was, like it's just like to be able and like again, most people didn't play it because they couldn't get past the first level. So for me to get past the first level, I was like kept challenging myself. Let me see how far I can get and how far I can go before I'm like, I need to stop renting this game and get something else. And that's what happened. So but now we have come to the end of games that define us. So our final segment is, of course, play, download, delete, and obliterate. Now, play, download, delete, and obliterate is kind of like F, Mary, kill. Out of the four games that we have discussed today, we are all going to choose which one out of the four we are going to play immediately after we get off of here. Which one moved us enough to like, I gotta get it in my library and try it out. That is the download. Delete is gonna be like, I like what you were saying about it. I can see the memories it was giving you, but that's gonna be a no for me, big dog. And then obliterate is, I can't believe you brought this up here. Not judging you, but get it out of here and everything it helped make. That would be obliterate.
I can go first. This was pretty easy. I was thinking of it as we went along. I'm gonna play Jet Grind Radio. I haven't. I remember it just being a really strong blockbuster rental. As I say, I never really owned it. I want to say this was in Dreamcast era. This was like one of the games that whenever there's a new console that isn't promoted that much, you just needed like a fire cover art, like we were talking about. So this was always like a standout. So I played it a couple times, but I didn't get to really play it. I'm downloading Super Mario Sunshine just because I love it. I can't delete it, but it is being remastered, so I'm excited to play that one. Here's where it gets interesting.
Roar.
I got the better gameplay pack. Come on.
Okay. My issue with Turk is like it looks like he's about to lose this fight on the cover. So I never I never got into him as a character because you pitched him to us like this, and he's like trying to hold him by the neck. Like this isn't a good cover. Yeah,
It's the opposite. He's the
Dinosaur Hunted.
Last hunt.
Now, on the upside, though, it could look and appear like maybe he's holding it by the neck, finna stab it, like I'm in control. And he's like, "Oh, please don't kill me, man. I'm just a raptor."
That's what they want us to think, but
Yep.
it looks like he's on the floor, like oh. Plus, I don't like how he has other dinosaurs' teeth as his armor. That's disrespectful. But with all that said, I'm going to put Turok as my delete just because it had a sequel that I remember enjoying that I don't want to get rid of. And then unfortunately, I got to obliterate the Jurassic Park arcade because you spend the least amount of time in the arcade and we got Time Crisis. So like there's like a lot of shooters in the arcade. I feel like Jurassic Park never really made a video game that I needed. They were never really dominant in the gaming part.
They were not, except for that one for me. That was my one Jurassic Park video game I enjoy. Can I go next? I'm gonna go next. I'm gonna go ahead and play Jurassic Park. I'm gonna play Jurassic Park. I miss it. I want to play that one that we pulled up when we all realized, oh, that was the one. I think it's the second one, right, Khadeem? Yeah. So that one I'm playing. I'm downloading Jet Grind Radio so I can put my hands on it for the very first time and understand why it is what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and delete Super Mario Sunshine because I can just play Galaxy. I can just play Galaxy and see if I like that better. So you can get Sunshine out of here. And I gotta be honest, I don't understand why Mario has a jetpack that's like, how does he even refill water? It's Mario with a super soaker. That's what this game is about.
Gotta jump into some water and fill it up.
Okay, so it's Mario with a super soaker.
It's recycling. You know, it's it's doing that.
Green.
It sounds like a stupid thing they wrote on the back of the box. Like, it's immersive and submersive.
It's submersive.
Here we go. End of the day. I'm going home.
Oh, damn it, Kathy.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and obliterate Turok. I've never been a fan of that game. I don't care what remake, what sequel it had. Get it out of here. Burn that box. Burn the artist who made it. Burn that cartridge and replace it with a Smash Brothers sticker. I'll just take that. That's what I would do.
You know what, Turok in Smash?
Who? Who is it? Is that even his name? What the hell is his name? Do we even know his name?
Turok, the dinosaur hunter.
I'm hoping it's Turok. If his name is Jeff or something, that's
No,
nuts.
his name is Turok. It says Turok, the dinosaur.
Darn Paul.
His name is Turok. I hope it's Turok.
Y'all go ahead. I'm gonna look through it.
Will, is his name Turok?
They didn't say that in the game.
They didn't say that. His name
I'm trying to remember if this is another Zelda situation. If Turok was that, I don't remember if Turok was the place or if that was the character. I want to say it was the character though.
That nigga got blue jeans on, so I don't know who's in the jungle fighting dinosaurs with jeans and dinosaur teeth.
All right. The player controls Corporal Joseph Turok.
Nope. Nope.
What? No. First of all, don't act like we ain't never just like they first names are meaningful. It's the last name.
Duke Nukem.
Nukem is, of course, he need both because if you were like John Nukem, no, it sounds dumb.
Yeah, he's
So
Turok.
does Joseph Turok.
He's still Turok. That's hilarious.
Marcus Phoenix, you gonna shit on that name?
I like Marcus. Marcus Phoenix sounds dope.
Basic as fuck on the first one, dope at the end.
I
Same.
thought because of the bow and arrow and the teeth and the garb and stuff, I thought he was maybe like some type of native. I didn't think he was a white dude named Joseph.
Yeah,
Turok.
see, they didn't give us any of this story. Like, the player controls Corporal Joseph Turok, former member of the Wolf Pack, a specialized military detachment whose members were trained by Black Ops by General Roland Kane. Bro, they got powers boosted in this game. Ron Perlman voices one of the characters in this game. That's cool and all. But that gameplay ass. You can get it out of here.
I will say this. This is the time where you have to read the actual cover, the actual booklets to actually know this type of story.
Actually get the story.
And none of us did that. So that's,
None of us. Took it out the box, slammed it in that 64.
Let's
pressed
go.
it.
Who was he? Who did he voice? Ron Perlman.
Ron Perlman played it's one of his deadliest enemies named
I do remember using the
Blade.
Blade?
How crazy is that Ron Perlman has played Slade in a Turok video game and he voiced Slade in the Teen Titans show.
Oh wow.
Oh man.
And you want to get rid of this?
That's
Crazy.
crazy.
Obliterated because gameplay is still not great. Man.
Get it out of here.
Oh man.
Sorry.
SupaFake, would you like to go next?
I will go next. I appreciate that. All right. So play. I have to go with Super Mario Sunshine just because I'm literally going to be able to play that. Like that's a possibility now. Nintendo puts out great games and then they'll never put them out again. So the fact that we're about to be playing that this month is definitely a reason to put that up there. Download, I would have to say, uh, I have to pick mine, Jet Grind Radio, just because it is. I can leave it in the back burner as long as I own it. You know, I don't have to play it right now, but if it's in arm's reach, that would make me happy for sure. Um, I'm gonna delete Jurassic Park, but I'm going to give it the utmost respect because that was an experience that we all had, like at Chuck E. Cheese or Dave and Buster's or wherever your local birthday spot was. So I respect it for that, and I think probably without Jurassic Park we wouldn't have Monster Hunter. So I'm gonna give it another salute for that. It might have paved the way for some dinosaur killing, and yeah, man, I gotta obliterate Turok, man. It was difficult back in the day. It looks no easier now. I think I'm better at video games now, but I probably would still be the same amount of cheeks in Turok today. Uh, I can't recall any of the sequels or anything like that, man. It's just it didn't really do anything for my radar, but I'll respect it as well for maybe also paving the way for killing dinosaurs later in Monster Hunter. I appreciate what it did for the monster hunting game. Um, but yeah, that's my pick, man. Definitely playing Super Mario Sunshine immediately as soon as I can.
I thank you for recognizing that. I see Khleo with his smirk says he was talking about Turok. Nice.
I have a correction to make. I was reading the breakdown for Turok, the remaster, the new joint. For that character, the one we see on the cover of that one, player assumes the control of Tau Set.
It's over.
That's the one that didn't have Turok.
It's
Okay.
over.
That's the one. I remember there was some kind of thing where it's like
Obliterate.
No. What I just said is the one that what we're talking about for the N64.
Yep.
yeah, that was it. That wasn't his name.
Tau Set
Yeah.
is his name.
That's
a
what it
Native American time-traveling warrior. The mantle of Turok is passed down every generation to the oldest male.
Word.
Burn it.
Wait,
Obliterate.
no, Talset does mean Turok, doesn't it?
It says his name is Tau Set, and the mantle of Turok is passed to him. So it's a title.
Okay, so that's
Oh.
still.
Yeah, it's like 007. Don't shit on that.
I didn't shit on it.
Nah, I'm talking to Khadeem.
I'm still shitting on it. I'm blitter on it. Blitter it. Piss on it.
The biggest
Alright.
thing that he's
You gonna
named.
piss on Legends of Dragoon. How about that?
You already did. You already did, Will. It's too late. My man's
did.
cleaning up that piss. Dart is cleaning up the piss with that goddamn mop now. Thanks.
His only option is Smash Bros. I will accept that. Put him in
Damn.
Smash Brothers.
He's never coming back.
As long as he's not Joseph Turk, he's good.
Wherever he is. So
Time travel in Native American though, that's a pretty interesting story. Though. I actually rock that.
He would have went back and stopped Columbus if that's the case. But go ahead.
I'll watch that Netflix movie for sure.
that would be a hard movie. Yeah, that'd be a hard series on Netflix. I will say that.
Probably Native American. Here for it.
Exactly. So I'm gonna go ahead and play Jet Grind Radio. I just thought it was dope. Especially the Xbox version. I would love to like run that up again. I am going to download the Jurassic Park game. I just want the whole console in my house. Updated graphics and all. Just go downstairs, hop up in it, and just lose hours playing it. And so I am going to delete Mario Sunshine because I have Galaxy. So and that's just for these choices, but still respect to Sunshine. Like I said, I'm definitely gonna play it. Probably obliterating Turk.
This whole time.
That's hard.
That's tough.
It had a couple games too. It had like maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Turok had like 4 games. I think 4.
But it didn't do nothing. It didn't do nothing for the culture. Like it was like if you had it in any of those 4 that came out, you knew what it was, and then that was it.
Yeah.
Like, but
Too. The first one.
yeah,
Yeah, you got Turok, Dinosaur Hunter, Turok, Battle of the Bionics, Turok 2, Seeds of Evil, Rage Wars.
Somebody was out here playing all these games.
Facts.
It's a big Turok fan base.
it's just like how I say with like fighting games. Like when you think top tier, you got your Mortal Kombat, your Street Fighters. Nobody's talking about Bushido Blade except folks like myself and the
Caliber.
they come. Yeah.
Soul Calibur's like it gets more indie. It feels like it, even though it has 6 games, but
But that's like but that's still B list. Like
It
if
is.
you
It is.
B list games, yeah. But this one, like Turok, even in those first person shooters, you got Duke Nukem, you got Doom, you got Unreal
That's a good
Tournament.
point. That's a good
Yeah,
point.
and like this one ain't even in the B category. It starts to hit like around C and D. But it's just like if you like the concept, like Khleo said, dinosaurs, you throw them in there like zombies, anybody's gonna give it a chance, and that's what it did.
If you like dinosaurs, you probably really love this game. So
Yeah, I really just wish it would have been third person shooter. That would have made this so much doper. But it was their choice. So, but anywho, I think that was a unanimous for Turok of obliteration.
just thrown in the bin.
Just get it
Yeah,
out of there.
but it doesn't hurt anything. It did, it didn't obliterate anything important to us. So, but this has been another great episode of Games That Define Us. I want to thank our special guest SupaFake for coming in. We like to now give these times, especially since this is an hour. This is the plug time. So anything that you got coming up, where they can find you, SupaFake, the floor is yours.
Oh, right now, man, I'm on Instagram and Twitter at Fake LaFleur. I am contemplating coming back to Twitch, man. I'm trying to see how my internet is gonna react. I've been having some issues with some of that, but right now you can definitely find me on Instagram, Twitter, Fake LaFleur. All the updates is there. And yeah, man, wherever you guys are at, I'm gonna be there, in the shadows watching, being a fan.
Yes, sir.
Love, brother.
Yes, sir. Likewise to you, sir. But always, we want to thank the Arcade Tokens as well. Make sure that y'all follow us at the Arcade Tokens on all of our platforms, YouTube, Twitch, our social medias. Make sure you're following All Def Gaming as well on all of our socials and YouTube. Like, follow, subscribe, and turn on those notifications. Don't miss out when this stuff drops, so you don't miss out on the great conversation in the comments or when these premiere. And as well, follow these personal Twitches from the Arcade Tokens, twitch.tv/Patrick Cloud, /Khleo Thomas, /Cathadius, and /Will Pharaoh. And as always, we are the Arcade Tokens. I am the Anomaly Will Pharaoh.
Theo Thomas, aka Mr. Slick Living.
I'm Patrick Cloud.
And as always, thank you to the tech guy himself, Khadeem, for always being on the ones and twos. And we will catch you next time.